Time has come, Falconeri.
For what? What's going on?
You're up, pal. For that time-honored tradition that enhances morale and builds trust amongst fellow officers.
The dreaded bachelor party.
I think you missed the boat on that one.
I think you should listen to Padilla.
It's bad enough that you and Lulu decided to sneak back to the old neighborhood in the dead of night.
Actually, we didn't
without
sneak.
telling your old pal, your best pal. Now, what's up with that, man?
Nothing. We decided to get married, and it was spontaneous.
Well, you left your friends out, okay? So you owe us this bachelor party.
Why don't you have the ICU? That's where all the dancers are.
What?
So this guy's still out there putting women in the hospital. What are the cops doing? They're planning parties. Way to protect and serve, officers.
Back off or I will hurt you.
Seriously?
Did you see him?
No.
The guy who's been following me.
No? Why do you think someone's following you?
What's wrong with you? Sneaking up on me like that.
I was walking down the hall. Why are you so paranoid?
Do you have any idea what kind of freaks are out there just waiting for vulnerable women to prey on?
Yeah, I do. I'm married to a cop, so...
Now is so not the time for you to bring up your marital status.
I'm sorry? What is wrong with you?
Just being cautious, that's all. You know, at least until they catch the guy who's been attacking strippers.
I hate to point out the obvious, but you're not a stripper.
No, but I'm hot and toned. I could be a stripper if I wanted to.
What is that?
Personal protection?
Don't you think that's a little overkill?
Better safe than sorry.
Okay, you better be careful with that thing, because if you zap the wrong person, you're the one who's going to end up being in jail.
Oh, yeah? And if I was in jail, would you post my bail, huh? Or would you come visit me? No, you know what? Don't even bother to answer that question, Lulu, because I know the answer. You just do what you always do, which is desert me. Rotten excuse for a best friend, you married person.
All the victims fit a profile. They were all grabbed from behind.
No one saw the guy.
The only difference is the last time he did it in broad daylight.
Which means the guy's getting cocky now. I mean, he'll slip up. They all do.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you guys are just gonna sit back and let him make your case for you. Because a bunch of strippers getting beaten up isn't worth your time and effort, right?
Hey, no one wants to find this guy more than I do.
Yeah, I could see it when I walked in here and saw you guys talking about a party.
Come on, Michael, seriously. I mean, you're not being fair, okay? We're allowed to talk amongst
you
ourselves.
You want to talk about fair? I just got back to New Zealand, a place I never thought I'd go. And why was I there? To scatter Abby's ashes. She used to be one of those dancers, and this guy probably knew her, so he got her out of town to keep her safe. And she died. Is that fair?
Michael, it was an accident. That wasn't your fault.
Yeah, it was my fault, and it's your guys' fault, too, for sitting on your hands instead of doing your damn jobs. You probably thought these strippers had it coming, didn't you?
You couldn't be more wrong.
You know what, maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you're a woman. Maybe you actually give a damn, but could you honestly tell me that your fellow officers sharing your same concerns?
Well, we do have other cases to process.
You want to free us up to focus on the guy who's beating up strippers? Then do me a favor, tell your dad to suspend his business activities.
Look, hear me when I say this. Abby's death will not be for nothing. Not while I'm still breathing.
Michael, what are you planning?
Abby and her friends deserve justice, and if you cops won't do it, there's other ways.
I've been so stressed out lately, trying to figure out what's next in my life.
Yeah, well, you could always come back to Crimson.
That's your passion, not mine. Clearly, mine is not. Cooking.
Oh, you cooked?
Yeah, it was awful. Good thing I stopped before I poisoned my husband, but I thought I would give this a try.
I think you're supposed to breathe.
Okay, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Well, you're not very bendy.
You're not very bendy.
Did I ask to do this? I mean, I hate working up a sweat.
Well, how's the search for the new roommate going?
Now you care.
I don't know what you expected. I'm married. Obviously, I want to live with my new husband.
Well, there was one potential interest.
Really? What's she like?
Spinelli.
And hold.
She's like Spinelli, or she is Spinelli?
No, there's no she. I mean, it's Spinelli, which, you know, I told him how it would be so awkward, you know, since we were non-spouses, and since, you know, Matt's going to be here all the time.
Hold.
Well, that should have ended it right there.
Yeah, you'd think, but, you know, Spinelli's very tenacious, so he wants to bring over his new blonde girl.
He has a girlfriend?
Well, it's not like I'd be into one of those new-agey relationships. Heck no.
Well, you're not actually in a relationship with him, so...
Yeah, well, I'm in one with Matt. Oh, hey, Lulu, guess what? By the way, I asked Matt to move in with me.
Oh, that's kind of soon.
Well, we've been together for months.
So what did he say? Oh, okay.
Maxie Jones.
Blush and groom.
Just calling to check the progress of my wedding.
Did you get my message?
I believe I received the message you're referring to.
Someone's there. You can't speak freely?
Ding, ding, ding.
Stretch your arm up.
So, we're still on, right? The bride hasn't backed out or anything?
No chance. Tracy and I are fated like all great lovers.
But you never saw that coming.
That's what makes life fascinating. Now listen, Maxie. I'm depending on you.
This wedding has to be flawless. All the details we discussed, the orchids, the cake,
My tux, the gown, everything.
And now, our dolphin pose.
That's what I'm here for.
And I happen to know
You've had less than stellar results as a wedding planner lately.
Due to circumstances beyond my control, but rest assured, I'm as professional in this field as I am in fashion.
Excellent.
Because I'm a pro, too. So we have something in common. I don't have to remind you why you owe me the perfect wedding.
And hold.
How I arranged for the Lisa Niles murder to be
Wrapped up nice and neat. The first mate's confession and timely suicide.
to be specific.
I never asked you to do that.
You wanted the case closed and your boyfriend off the hook.
I delivered. Now you get to show your gratitude. Don't disappoint me, Cookie.
I don't react well.
You're planning weddings?
Don't sound so
Lunge
surprised.
forward and
Who
hold.
hired you?
A very high-profile client, the kind that makes headlines.
Ow! Maxie! Maxie, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
sake.
Oh my god. No! Oh my god! Ow! 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 Wait, no, you have to go slow! Oh
Okay.
my god! Oh my god!
You're kind of heavy.
See? Every single victim was a professionally trained dancer.
Okay, good. So we find out where they took classes and see if we can get a connection.
Too late. They all stopped their training.
So what?
Okay, let's pursue that then.
Okay.
Bingo. I found our guy.
What?
Chuck D'Onofrio?
Yep. I've liked this tool for the stripper attacks all along. Fits the profile. Of course, he's been careful, so we haven't had much against him, but now he decided to get cocky and attack in broad daylight.
What else do we got?
Eyewitness. I'm gonna go see if she pans out. Oh, I want to tell you, I'm gonna go pick you up a nice tutu for your bachelor
Oh,
party.
great. Thank you.
Okay?
Hey,
Hey, whoa, what happened? Why are you limping?
considered crawling.
Why? What happened?
I'm working on my list.
Oh, did you find something that you may or may not have a passion for?
Yeah, I found one for the not list. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be a yoga instructor.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Careful.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.